Welcome to the World Monologue Games 2023 Regional Finals. You're watching the main professional category and the region is Africa and Asia and the Middle East. Note that we often have strong language or adult themes here at the game, so if you're sensitive to any particular topic or subject matter, it could be in this show. Feel free to hit the like or subscribe button or give us a comment or chat message if you'd like to show some love for the actors. Voting lines will be open for 48 hours at the end of this broadcast, and a link will be posted in the description of this video below. Enjoy the show.
I was walking around for 2 days thinking I was Picasso, when really what I was a major jackass. I went to the store in Long Island, Michael's, spent a couple $100 in supplies. I was so into it. I bought 3 large canvases, brushes, paints, paint cleaners, spray paint, and markers. Don't ask me why, but markers. I went to this bookstore, bought a few $50 books of Basquiat and pop art, started doing all this reading and researching. I actually began to feel like I had a calling. I set up shop in my backyard, right up against this big, beautiful tree. I tore open my paints, I squeezed the red and yellow paint into my palette, dipped one of my brushes into my palette. I look up into the canvas and it hit me. I asked myself as I stared at this large white canvas, what the fuck are you doing? It was as if a spell had been broken. I felt silly. I started looking around and into the windows of neighbors' houses because I felt like I was being watched. And sure enough, there she was, a little girl named Megan, peering at me from her second-floor story bedroom window. She had the look of disgust written across her face. So to kind of, not feel inadequate in front of this child, I decided to prove to her that I could paint. It was as if I needed this child's approval. Don't ask me why. Maybe I'm crazy, but I did. I wanted this kid to say, "Good job, Joe. You're a fucking Picasso, all right?"
A human is from within. Tries with all energy to achieve dreams or stuff. What does she do? She waits for just time to pass. When she wakes up, she will regret and be sad more than the thing you are in now. Because life doesn't end alone. So, thinking about time is that. Look at yourself now. Are you balanced? You are depressed. You think you are realistic, killing everything inside you. By the way, I'm happy that you are telling the truth. Because lying to soul is hard. But if you still be honest with, I'll never let you give up. Let me tell you a story. When you ride a bicycle, speeding up, slowing down, and stopping. It's to fly as a bird. To fly should open your heart to the sun, to the rain, or you'll fall. When you fall, felt very cold, stood up again, lighting fire. Will you touch the fire? This is the case. Why do you drink sadness in a glass of wine? Like holding depression of life, loneliness, thoughts, feelings must take their time. Loneliness, it's losing dreams, passion, and yourself. No love replaces your love for yourself and your confidence in it. I'm here, the baby you were, full of life. Will never let you give up. I'm here to take your hand to your dreams and passion. As a decision, are you holding my hand, sweetie?
Come in. Yeah, come in. What? You prefer to speak to me alone? You can't speak. So why don't you wave your arms around and have what's his name here to tell me where you've been? What do you think I don't know? Your own company? What that makes you my competitor. Oh, you're making such a misstep here. What are you doing? You got something to say, then say it. I would rather hear you speak than your little doggy, you woof, 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 huh? You know, you're killing us with what you're doing. Yeah. You're killing my image of you as my son. Oh, you're not my son. Yeah, well, it's the truth. You're not my son, and you never have been. You're an orphan. You ever hear that word before? Tell them what I said. Well, you operated here today like one. You know, I should have seen this coming. I should have known that under all this, after all these years, you've been building your hate for me piece by piece. Yeah. I don't even know who you are anymore. I mean, because you have nothing of me in you. I mean, you're someone else's. Your anger, your maliciousness, your backwards dealings with me. You're just an orphan from a basket in the middle of the desert, and the only reason I took you was that I needed a sweet face to buy land. Yeah, that's it. You got that? Now you know. Hey, look at me. You're lower than a bastard. You have nothing of me in you. You're just a bastard from a basket.
Look, I know you haven't been feeling well lately. I know that you're not okay. So it makes it hard for me to tell you this. I wish we were close. I wish we were good friends. I don't like waking up in the morning, scrambling your eggs every day, with you shouting obscenities at the background, shouting at me, things that don't even deserve shouting. I understand that things are hard for you. I get that. But you forget that I'm a person. I am not a slave that you've hired to clean and cook for you. I am your daughter. Well, I believe so. I don't feel like your daughter, but I believe I'm your daughter. I guess so. These are the cards we were dealt, Mom. These are the cards. I am sorry that I'm not the daughter that you've hoped for. And I am sorry that this life we live here together, it's not glamorous. And I am sorry that Dad abandoned us when I was young. But please stop making it look like it's my fault. It's not. I don't even know that guy. I've never even seen him. St. Joy. I don't know him. Mom, all I'm trying to say is I'm trying to be a good daughter. I am trying to do the good things that daughters do to their mom. But you're so rude. You're so rude to me. Please, treat me nice. I believe I deserve to be treated nice.
I'm sorry. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. 1 minute. 1 minute. That is what you want, isn't it? That is what you do. It is why you create some kind of drama in this family for the attention of it all. You were just never happy, are you? Unless, of course, the world is thinking about you. Why are you so sick? Why can't you just be normal and not be so crazy? You can't live without creating some kind of chaos because you want people to think about you. And of course that makes you happy, but you know what? I'm getting sick of this because you're doing a number on us all. I don't know what you're going through, but it has to come to an end. There are better things you can do for people to think about you. Do some good stuff once in a while, and trust me, you not only get people to think about you in a positive way, but you get to feel good about yourself. Don't you want that? Don't you want to feel good about yourself?
You don't. Interested in anyone except of you. Do you remember the last time when you appreciate something I've done? I was always a creative person. I loved theatre, performances, art, and whatever. But what was I hearing all my childhood? I'm too fat. I'm too ugly. I'm too silly. I'm not enough. That's bad work. I was 14 years old when the first contest was happened. It wasn't succeed, but I wasn't so self-confident. I was nervous. I waited for your calling all day long. I needed some kind of crowd. And what did I hear when I did that? Buy some milk on your way home. You didn't even think about my need of your support. And right now you come to me to say you need some kind of help. No, I don't want to do that. Do you need some money? No, I don't do. Because I don't want. Just take your standard way of living and go fucking.
Did you ever think that you were visited by an extraterrestrial when you were younger? They say that when you are visited by an extraterrestrial, they put this spell on you so you can't remember the encounter at all, and you just wake up with this sad kind of longing for something, and you don't know what. And you carry that sad longing all the rest of your life. But they say that if you get hypnotized, then You reveal the encounter under hypnosis, and then it's no longer a sad longing, but a real thing that you know about. And you don't care if people think you're crazy talking all the time about your extraterrestrial encounter. You won't care, because in your heart you know that it's real. You would know what it was that had been locked up for so long, and you're greatly relieved. I've often wondered what it would feel like to be greatly relieved. I'm not a very healthy person, as I've said. I've truly reached a point where I'm relying on the long shot, and I seriously have expectations that an extraterrestrial will show up and just say, yes, it was me who touched you, and I won't care. I won't care if he's very small or milky white or short. I won't care. If I just know he's the one. I just know he's the one.
Yeah, it sucks. But the fact of the matter is, I am with Ken, not you. You are my friend. You are not my boyfriend. And as my friend, you could have come to talk to me at any time. Instead, you chose to pout and sulk, and now you want to fight with me. That's not how a friend is supposed to act. You are supposed to be happy for me and support my choices. You're not supposed to make me feel bad for being with someone and berate me for it. And you know what? I know what you're going to say. How are you supposed to know that Ken and I were a thing? But I distinctly remember being in the car with you that day, and you specifically mentioning that you didn't want to hear anything about it. So I kept my end of the bargain. I didn't bring it up. I wanted to tell you what was happening, but you didn't want to hear it. I just hoped that you would figure it out some way or another and just get over it. But I guess I was wrong.
That was your mistake. That was your error. It's an error all women commit. Why can't you women love us, faults and all? Why do you have to put us on monstrous pedestals? We all have feet of clay. Women as well as men, yeah? But when we men love a woman, we love her knowing her weaknesses, her faults, her imperfections. Love her all the more so, it could be, for that reason. Yeah? It's not the perfect, but the imperfect that have need of love. Now, women think they're making ideals of men, but the making of us are false idols merely. You made your false idol of me, and I just hadn't the courage to come down and show you my wounds and tell you my weaknesses because I was afraid I'd lose your love. Like I'm losing it now. So last night, you ruined my life for me. Yes, ruined it. What that woman asked for me was nothing compared to what she offered me. She offered me security, peace, stability. The sin of my youth that I thought was buried rose up in front of me, hideous, horrible, with its hand on my throat. I could have killed it forever, buried the one witness against me. No, you prevented me. Yeah, only you, and you know it. Huh? So now, what is there before me but public disgrace, ruin, terrible shame, the mockery of the world, and a lonely, dishonored death someday? Let women not make idols of men. Let them not put them on altars and bow down before them, or they could ruin other lives as completely as you. You who I loved so wildly. You who have ruined mine.
You, Williamson. I'm talking to you, shithead. You just cost me $6,000. $6,000 and one Cadillac. That's right. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, arsehole? You fucking shit. Whoever taught you your trade, you stupid fucking cunt? You idiot. Whoever told you you could work with men? Oh, I'm going to have your job, shithead. I'm going to Mitch and Murray. I'm going to Lemkin. I don't care whose nephew you are, who you know, whose dick you're sucking on. You're going out. I swear to you, you're going out. Everyone in this office lives on his wits. What you are hired for is to help us. Does that seem clear to you? To help us, not to fuck us up. To help men that are going out there to try and earn a living. You very company man. Let me tell you something else. I hope you rip the joint off, because I can tell our friend a little something that might help him to catch you. You want to learn the first rule you'll know if you ever spent a day in your life. You never open your mouth until you know what the shot is. You fucking child.
I just sort of, get lost sometimes. It's like I leave the present and I disappear into my mind, I guess. Other times, months go by and I'm fine. But I'm really just distracted. I'm really good at keeping myself too busy to face the truth. And then it's just a cycle, the burnout and the pains and the weight of it all sitting in my chest. It's pounding pretty loudly right now. Like it's meeting its own fears. I really do try, to work through everything. But they always catch up to me. And the cycle continues. And I feel like I've been running my whole life.
I had a dream last night we were having sex on a sailboat. It was a really nice one, expensive, chrome fixtures everywhere, and everything was wood planks and shiny and varnished. We were on the deck, only sort of sofa thing, and look, I won't go into too much detail because I'm sure you remember. It was standard. I didn't mean bad, just nothing unusual for us except the sailboat bit. Anyway, we are having sex. We are right in the middle of things. And I was looking at you because you did look good. But more than that, you looked so bored, Chris. And just as that thought went through my head, you said to me still going through the motions. You look so bored out there. I'm not really into this. And this is maybe where I started thinking it wasn't real. Because you saying that to me at one point of my life would have made me burst into tears and the phone color. Instead, I just said to you, I'm not really into it either. So we stopped. In the middle of my fantasy, we disengaged. We sat on the sofa thing and you lit us a cigarette. Fuck knows where you'd been keeping it until then. I wanted to tell you this because it means that I'm over you. If I took you home right now, there's more chance we'd end up watching Netflix and splitting takeaways and falling into bed. I suppose that's progress. Yeah.
You've kicked the bucket. Everyone can stop talking about how great you are, how faithful you've lived your life, how you've been a good father and a great husband. And all I want to do is to scream and shout and tell them who you truly are. You are the only family I got. You are my uncle. But yet, I am happy. I am happy you're dead. I am happy you're 6 feet below. I want to cry. I really want to cry. I want to cry. But I can't. Because the only memories you left with me are those sleepless nights. Those molested nights. Those nights you tell me to shut up. Shut up, it will be quick. Shut up, it won't take long. Shut up. Don't say a word. If you tell anyone about this, I will deal with you. I will make your life a living hell. Just the words in my head. Now, you're dead. I hope you've gotten her. Damn.
I hope you enjoyed the show. If you would like to help select who goes through to the global finals, you can do so by voting. We're about to publish a link to the voting form in the description of this video below, and voting lines are open for 48 hours from the end of the broadcast. You must select exactly 2 performances, not just one, and please note that you're not allowed to vote more than once per show. Thanks for tuning in. Head to worldmonologuegames.com/watch if you'd like to check out more of our events. See you next time.